Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my reaction to Hazbin Hotel Season 1, Episode 1, titled Overture. Charlie pitches Heaven her plan to save sinners by way of redeeming themselves through her hotel. Vaggie enlists the staff to make a commercial to promote the hotel. So, I've not really seen much about Hazbin Hotel in terms of general plot. I haven't even watched the pilot or anything for it. Haven't seen any of its sister show, Hell of a Boss. But I have listened to most of the songs. That started by Anna Pantsu doing a cover for Loser Baby, which then put more Hazbin Hotel songs in my work playlist, and then just I've heard pretty much all of them multiple times. So I do know some of the events by way of this is the type of musical where the songs are plot versus they're just sung in the show. There are like three different types of musicals that I categorize things in. This is a plot musical. So I can probably figure out where a couple of the songs go in these episodes, and by that I can sort of guess at least one plot point that's going to happen in the episode. Like this one is there's obviously Charlie's pitch to Heaven, which is what's it called? Is that one Hell is Forever, or is it by a different name? No, it's the one with Alex Brighton and that. So, but yeah, so I know that's in this episode, but I don't actually know anything else. But this has been recommended to me, so you gotta check it out. And let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. Oops. I may have accidentally put the wrong thing on. I accidentally put audio description instead of subtitles. Hmm. Interesting. That's already a couple things different. Okay, so that's the reason for the exterminations. Okay. Okay, why is the key a cat? Yeah, that's probably fair after talking about Alistair. Okay, this great pitch, Alistair. It's a commercial. I did hear that he doesn't like new technology. I was surprised that Alistair and Angel were already here. Honestly, I'm surprised he would even offer to do it with Alistair. You already said that. Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, if you force someone to stay there, they're not being rehabilitated. Then why are you choosing to be here? Ah. Well, that came out of nowhere. Some of the faces she makes. Oh, that's a reprise. Okay. Didn't know. Oh, that looked dead fish. Oh, there's an imp in this, is there? You don't look like you're doing well. It's nice to see that even the Princess of Hell isn't really comfortable with some of these things. So many things are just coming out of left field. So there's the exterminations, yeah, but it looked like some of them were killing each other as well. So, like, aren't you in hell? Aren't you used to mysterious contracts and that? was an exterminator. At least that's the vibe I got from the song. So, doesn't he go down there? Of course, Adam likes ribs. Also, given the fact that it's is based on the fact that Lucifer doesn't want to be there, and the fact that he wants ribs, I'm guessing that is like first man Adam. Maybe if you weren't constantly drinking, you'd be able to. Okay, yeah, that is first Adam. Okay. I think she's more talking about why her dad said her instead of going himself. Now, of course, Adam is this kind of guy, especially with how the intro described him. No. Say the line. What is this? What is their problem? Yeah. I did notice I did hear that he can't be filmed, and that when he was doing his own commercial, every time his hand passed in front of it, it went a bit staticky. Deal. Right? He doesn't like TV, but you can get him to do this. Of course, that's the costumes that he chooses for. Uh, isn't Lucifer an angel? And isn't the creation of hell sort of seen as a mistake? One thing I will say about Adam is he does have the charisma of Alex when singing, so can't not pop a bop. Yeah, this was never gonna work, Chell. Oh, so his projection. I never really watched the film clip, so his projection could touch her if he wanted it to. And that message at the end was probably what the meeting was actually about, and that's why they wanted Lucifer. Well, from what I know from Poison, it's probably one of your more genuine as well. Hmm. So there were too many. How there were too many sinners, so they had the power to take out an angel, and so they need to sort of expedite the mission so that, because the more people die, the more power, people dying at an extreme rate, having done bad stuff, sort of boosts hell a lot more than it does heaven. So, okay. So that's why they sped it up. Did not? No. Like, yes, as you saw there, that angel was beheaded. And there is a song later on that mentions an angel's head, so I knew one had died. I just sort of thought it happened in between now and then, like. So, as I said, I've not seen the pilot for this, so I don't know how the characters differ from then and now. Like, Angel is very, wants to use his body and that. And like I said, as we know from Poison, as to why, Husk just doesn't want to be there, and he's only there because Alistair's forcing him. Vaggie only seems to be there because she wants Charlie to succeed. I don't know why Alistair's there. Like, sure, he had that line at the end about wanting to see well-meaning people fail and suffer, but also, he says in this he hasn't been in hell for a while. Huh. I've just realized something based on future information. Okay. I'll hopefully remember to touch upon that when we actually get to that part of the show. I did notice that at the start there were a couple differences between like the common story and this story, like Lucifer being a creative, a dreamer, instead of the not wanting to bow to humanity, which were inferior to angels and everything, and that is what set up the conflict between him and the other angels. There's no reference of any of the angels that sided with him and became rulers, though we know from the sister show that Asmodeus and Mammon are there, so, and they're usually associated with the fall of Lucifer and everything, so obviously there were more. They mentioned Lilith as having been there when Lucifer gave the apple to Eve. There is apparently an Eve. Did not know that. I was very confused because, like, I did know that Charlie's mum was Lilith. I knew there was Adam in this, and obviously Lucifer. But other than in that opening, I haven't heard anything about Eve. Like, you'd assume she'd been an angel as well, but... Or... Then again, eating the forbidden fruit, even if being tricked by Lucifer and Lilith, does still count as the first sin. Lilith and Lucifer getting together is different as well, because normally Lilith is kicked out of the garden and forced to wander. They also have a child. Lilith is usually made infertile. There is a lot of differences in this that have been obviously done to set the plot up. Interesting. Got no idea what Nifty's goal is. Like, she just seems a little crazed, and apparently she's there the same reason that Husk is, that Alistair's making her. But on the other hand, she likes to be forced, which weird choice of words. And the little key cat thing. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting? We got to see a bit of the outside of the hotel with the aftermath of the extermination and everything. I wonder if that shot of Charlie walking past all the TV store and that, is that a like foreshadowing of something? Because it does seem to have the same look and color tone as something I know that's coming up. Like, Yeah, it's funny seeing Alistair and Vaggie butt heads because, well, one wants Charlie to succeed because they want Charlie to be happy. One seemingly wants to watch Charlie fail because he gets enjoyment out of it. And yeah. So what the hell was with Nifty just staring into the camera? Like, she had no problem being in Alistair's film and everything. She was just running around trying to stab that bug and everything. Is it because Alistair was the one who was getting her to do it that time, and whereas this, he's shown disdain for video medium, so unless he's the one behind it, she's not going to contribute? Or does she just get like stage fright if she actually has the focus? But there's a lot of very different personalities in our main cast that are already being shown through. And yes, I am privy to future knowledge about pretty much all of them. I got no shit and clue about Nifty. Like, as far as I know, there's no song that includes her, so I've got no idea about her. I do know Vaggie's twist. I obviously know about Angel and Husk, why they're in the ways they are. Alistair, he's a bit more vague. And, well, Charlie, don't actually know all that much about her. Other than she's singing about things that happen in the moment, so that doesn't really tell me about her. But it's an interesting premise for the show, and I'm very interested to see how things develop into what I know they turn into. Like, characters I know of, do they have any standing in the overall plot? Are they just a secondary path that our plot takes down, and there's just this overhanging threat of impending extermination? Like, and we've got to work on both of those. Or plus, there's the whole plot of the trying to bring sinners into the hotel and redeem them. And so there's a third path that our plot goes down, and yeah, very interested to see how it all ties together. But anyway, I'm gonna end this one here. I'll catch you in the next one.